Hey guys, welcome to the Shawn Linton Talk Show. I'm your host, Dr. Linton. Now, how are you? You see, I I would say welcome to my lounge and proper discussion. Today we just wanted I want to talk to you briefly about people have been asking to me, okay, Sean, when you getting married, kids, this. I just want to say that I believe marriage in the old way. When I say old, I mean in the way that we were brought up as a child. I see my great grandparents, my great grandparents, my grandparents, all of them were married and they stayed married. It's not that they never had issues, and it's not that there weren't any difficulties there, but though in back in the days they believe in having their children not within wedlock, but to married. And even though there are difficulties, and we know that difficulties were there, come on now, but they stay together. So the values and the code of ethics that had surrounded family, and for family values, it were a whole lot different than what we have now. So I believe in my advice to people, try and firstly, we know we're living into a society and people see things differently, and it's not popular. Is the popular thing is not to be unpopular. You know, the popular thing is to stay in the majority and not to be popular. But I do believe in fundamental aspect of your life. You are the one that pull the cards, and you're the one that have the last say. So when it comes down to me, Shawn Linton, and marriage, I believe that is sacred and private. I believe in keeping my personal life private and keeping that side of my life private. Of course, you will know, but yes, I believe I will get, of course, I'm going to get married. And of course, I'm going to have children, or maybe a child, because there again, I believe in the old school of things, giving them a good education, don't spoiling them, don't giving them everything, because we are fitting them for society. I believe in the Bible. I believe in the fundamental aspects of life. I believe in teaching them the core value. When we were growing up, my mom was the best mom because she didn't try really to be our friends. She tried to educate us in giving us the proper equipment psychologically and mentally. Now, if all our siblings, did not turn out the way, that has got nothing to do with my mom. My mom deserve more than an Oscar for her job and effort and hard work. What she has put in tireless work in holistically in making sure that our children come up to, grow up to be good role models on a global aspect. So yes, I believe one day I'll get married, and I don't believe in putting people down and saying this. I just believe like Barack Obama could only marry to Michelle Obama. I believe that Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth could only marry to Prince Philip. You can know that he is not in the same status, power, social status, or I would say state status as the Queen. And we understand that by the Constitution of Britain. But you know that he loves her to bits, the way he looked at her, the way he protects her, the way that's just a love. It would only take, and I'm not saying that he's perfect. That's not what I'm saying, because there's no one in the earth that is perfect. But I'm saying that it takes her and him to come together to make a power couple. And because of that, we salute him for that, regardless of what go on in person, what people say. It takes people, Denzel Washington is one of my, honestly, before him was Cindy Poitier. But I think Denzel Washington is the modern Cindy Poitier. And, their marriage, just an example. It is private. It's not that everything is perfect, but it's a level of understanding. People have been given their space and be able to think. So it's what you're looking for. We're living into an age that people cannot be able to think, and people are judged by people's small, narrow minding of things. So I don't give the permission to anybody to find me anybody, you know, and I will not describe anybody to be classless. But what I'll say is that we as individual have got to be able to find a person not for sex. Sex is different. Not for sex. Sex is different. You see, let's not get morality and ethics mixed up in sex. You can be hot and horny. You see, and jack it off. You see, that's different to marriage. That's an institution. That's sacred. That's godly. This was before time. That must be done if you want to do it right, with person to person, you know, finding that soulmate, finding the person that complement your purpose, not the cooking, not the cleaning, not this work is for man, this work is for, but your purpose, whether he's a diplomat and she is a dancer or whatever it is, but your purpose in the global aspect of life. That's what we are talking about. So you see, for Shawn Linton, I will be getting married. I'm still young and fit. I've got my expectation and my working ethics is set up because I want to encourage, and this is why I'm taking the time to encourage people. Don't go with the flow. Don't follow anyone. Don't jump at the gun. And then when you leave, I leave her, I leave her. Oh, keep it private. Keep looking. Know who you are. Go after your destiny. And plan your family. And don't just have kids. Plan it. Because we are going to take over with education, academic, godliness, the light. Let's produce a generation that is of the light. So that's my encouragement, and my view is, yes, hope to get married someday and have a child or children. So you know that about me. One day, a beautiful, nice wife, you know, and the key is to pray and to know who you are. Then when you find that person, slip right in. I say to you, don't do anything quickly. Take your time. Do it right. God bless you.